Breaking news, Nigerians. This one na another serious matter. Lookman Seliu don warn APC o. Say make dem dey very careful. Make e no come be like say dem from frying pan enter fire. How can they replace Abdullahi Adamu with the ex-governor Ganduje as the APC chairman? That would be a suicide mission o. In fact, that one na mission impossible. It won't work. How can they jump from frying pan to fire? My country people, this is very serious. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Recently, we've seen that the APC state governors, they had a very critical meeting. They had a crucial meeting to decide the new chairman of the party after the immediate resignation of Abdullahi Adamu. They held series of meetings. Even Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu currently is searching for a new APC national chairman. But as it seems now, fingers are pointing at Abdullahi Ganduje, a closest ally to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And now, Lookman have said if the APC should pick Ganduje, then it would be a suicide mission. This is coming from the National Vice Chairman of the ruling All Progressive Congress, APC, for the Northwest, Seliu Lookman, has said replacing Abdullahi Ganduje, replacing Abdullahi Adamu, I beg your pardon, with Abdullahi Ganduje would be suicidal. Some APC insiders have confirmed to Daily Trust that President Bola Tinubu had tipped Ganduje for the office of the national chairman following Adamu's resignation. But in a statement on Thursday, Lookman said that appointing Ganduje for the seat ahead of the party's convention was the height of insensitivity. Come on! The vice chairman, who was one of the strong voices that opposed Adamu, said regrettably, however, many of the speculations do not share the commitment to either restore the constitutional order in the party or to return the party to its founding version of returning to the path of progressive politics. In fact, if anything, some of the speculations, if true, will reduce the nonsense decisions to have a change of leadership, which means that no lesson have been learnt from all the circumstances of the last few years since the emergence of APC as a political party. Already, part of the speculations emerging from the governor's bloc is that Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje is being considered to succeed Senator Abdullahi Adamu. And if this is true, then it only suggests insensitivity and taking members of the party for granted. This is without prejudice to the person of Dr. Ganduje. This is because such a choice will completely distort the zoning arrangement that inform the present configuration of the leadership of the National Assembly, with the Speaker of the House of Rep and the Deputy Senate President coming from the Northwest and the North Central, shut out of consideration. To propose the party's national chairman to move to the Northwest from the North Central will be unjust and almost political suicide. So, we must caution the APC governors that since the emergence of the APC, governors have served also as the conscience of the party. So any consideration of such insensitive and unjust consideration of Dr. Ganduje to become the national chairman of the APC must be disregarded immediately. If anything, this position of the national chairman of the APC must be retained in the North Central. And a part of the challenge of managing the current transition within the party is getting the NWC to properly take the driving seat in managing and facilitating negotiations to produce and engage leaders of the party. The NWC must sit up and guide the unfolding negotiations, so no single power bloc should be allowed to appropriate the process. It would be very, very disastrous. In fact, it would be a catastrophe for Abdullahi Ganduje to come up and take over the position of Adamu Abdullahi. In fact, it is unbelievable. So my country people, this one na another serious matter. Una know say right from time, this Seliu Lukman and Abdullahi Adamu, in fact, they were not working hand in hand. They were at loggerheads with each other. Abdullahi Adamu and Lukman, they are always fighting. And Lukman is always giving Abdullahi back to back. I'm telling you, there was a day he made a statement where he told Adamu that the APC is not his personal property. So he shouldn't come and, have this charge and command that he owns the APC. Yes. Lukman is one of the major critics of Abdullahi Adamu when he was the national chairman of the All Progressive Congress. Now, the same Lukman have said the APC should be mindful of what they are doing so as not to make another mistake. How can they consider someone like Ganduje? I mean, a whole Ganduje? No. They shouldn't drag the party backwards. Instead, they should look for ways to mold the party into a better version of itself and not a worse version. And bringing in Ganduje, would lead the party to a great downfall if care is not taken. So the APC governors, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the party stakeholders should be very, very mindful of their actions. Guys, what are your thoughts on this? However, Nigerians have reacted. Ganduje has failed the integrity test. He shouldn't be the one to lead the ruling party at the national level. The APC is about to go down. Finally, has the APC ever made any decision that is not suicidal? Well, Ganduje, here we come. The APC as a party is on a suicide mission in Nigeria. Now, look at, they want to bring in Ganduje. He is working with Kwankwaso. This is a true talk. How is it suicidal? What is the difference? They say birds of the same feather will always flock together, right? The APC is a party that recycles men with questionable character. Tinubu is of a questionable character. Shetima is of a questionable character. The Senate President, a questionable character. The National Chairman, to be a questionable character. In fact, 98% of the members of the APC, they all have questionable characters. So my country people, the APC is a fraud. Ganduje will just be the sale. These are reactions from Nigerians. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section. Thank you. Bye for now.